Hi. Today I'm going to show you how to make your heatblast 3D model glow. Now, I saw someone, I will leave his channel in the description. He basically made a video using my 3D models, and if you do use any of my tutorials in your videos or just on any website, anything, just don't credit me. You don't have to. If you want, you can. If you don't, it's fine. But yeah, so first you're going to need to add heat blast on top of your video or image, which I will leave a link in the description for how to do this. And in that video that I will leave in the description, it has a link for the 3D models, a bunch of 3D models, not just heat blast, and Node Video Pro, which allows you to do tracking and 3D text just without needing to buy the premium. So first you're going to need to add your heatblast 3D model, and you need to add it into a camera. Heatblast does have a texture. In that video where I show how to add 3D models on top of videos, it does show you how to add textures to 3D models. So you can add a 3D camera by just going 3D and importing the model from here. This is where you import the model, but you can also add a 3D camera, and it works kind of like a group. You just put your 3D models in there, and you add the texture from here and add it. Now you're probably wondering why when I take the 3D model out and then put it back in there in different spots is because I use this FOV thing, this 3D camera settings. You can add FOVs like zoom in, because sometimes if you zoom in the model, sometimes it disappears, so you can use this instead. So to make heat blast glow, you're gonna first have a camera with the 3D model and textures. Then you're going to press on the 3 dashes, duplicate, and I'm going to wait for it to load. There we go. So you should have a duplicate right here. And then let me just first add the animation. So we're going to go animation, turn it on, and then just press a keyframe here at the end, and then just scroll this until it's 1. Same thing on this other one, just to make it match, because we need them to be the exact same one, but one of them is gonna have something different. So yeah, it's just the same ones. Okay, there we go. You can do this before you duplicate. So you're gonna go to the one that's in front, the 3D camera that's in front, and you wanna basically just hide this. So hide with the eye, and then go to the front again, which shouldn't have the eye turned off. And then you're gonna click add, then mask, chroma key. Then you're gonna go to this icon right here, click on it, and you're gonna pick that yellow color. Now you can also just choose it from here, just yellow from here. So yeah, you can just do that instead if you want. And then you're gonna invert, so click invert. Now you notice that we want only the yellow things that we want to glow, only the things that actually glow, but since there's white all around here, they will also glow. So you can fix that by adding in the red plus button, and then fill solid color, moving this over back here. Make sure it's black. It doesn't have to be black, but yeah. So there we go. And then you're just going to add effect layer mask. Or yeah, you don't really need this. If you want your glow to be completely yellow, you can add here and then go to make it yellow. But to make it more realistic, you should just leave it white. Add asset store, go to here, add a glow. You can increase it, make it whatever you want. And then this, you can add some yellow to it, but it'd be better if you go towards the white a bit on the yellow. So like right about them in the middle. I want to make sure it's still yellow. There we go. So kind of like a light yellow color. This makes it more realistic, and then you can add effect, blending, and then normal, click make it screen. Then you're gonna make this appear again, and there we go. Yeah, that's basically it. You can like change the glow, change the color, you can just do whatever you want with it. And yeah, it's pretty easy to do. And you can kind of use the same thing of duplicating and putting it into a camera to also make the shadows. So let's just like add some shadows. I want the shadows to be here. So not like completely behind here, because there's like a hole here. So I'm just gonna duplicate again. You want to make sure you duplicate the one that doesn't have the glow if you're making a shadow. And just add. You're gonna move it. Now make sure that you remove the texture like that. Then click on the model again, and then you wanna just change its color from material to black here, and then just like kind of like squish it just so that it looks kind of realistic. Maybe like a bit. This looks pretty good. Okay, and then to make it even more realistic, to make it not so hard, you can make it soft by adding asset store, blur, choose Gaussian blur right here. And just add it. Not too much, but there we go. Now some 3D models, when you do go to material and make them black, they won't like automatically be kind of like transparent a bit. So you can just like make them transparent by just adding blending and then just keeping this on normal but changing this. But I don't really want that because it's already transparent. Maybe like increase the shadows just a tiny bit. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And yeah, and if you want to cut it, if you want to cut the video and make it all end, like I want it all to end right here. Right here. Okay? You can just do that by like cutting the video. But how do I cut the camera? You can't do that. You have to cut the things that's inside the camera. So you want to just leave, like, go to the image, and you want to just go to its end. Now, when you go here, you can see that this white thing here, it changes its place, but it's still the same place, just on this. You don't want to move this at all. You want to keep it in the same spot. So you're gonna go to here, in the side of the camera, so you see everything. Now same here. So with this one, it has the texture, so it's also going to appear. And you can like bring this down by like clicking on here, and you can click, scroll this yellow thing until it like snaps and that turns blue, and then you let it go, and that's it. So here as well. Now you can see that the only things that are showing are the texture and the 3D model. But where's this solid black color? Solid color here. You're gonna see this scrolling thing. You'll just scroll down so you can see it, and then there we go. And now if you go to root, which shows everything all together, if you do this, you're gonna see they all end in the same place. So there we go. And yeah, that's about it.